And so when you meet someone that connects with you on a different level like that, it's so hard to find that.
We just randomly met at a club from mutual friends, and we just became close after that. And me and Christina quickly got really close together. Just we have a lot in common. Like it's funny because we're so opposite as people, but like our friendship, like she would definitely be someone that I could call in the middle of the night, and I know that she would pick up my call, and I know that she would drive wherever that I was just to help me. Found that good fit until one day she called me and was like, have you had caviar? Like, do you want to start a caviar business? So I called Christina up and I was like, do you want to start a caviar business? Like Christina said, you know, we've always had like entrepreneur spirit, and I've always been an entrepreneur, and Christina works a 9-to-5, and you know, she has it in her. Like she's such a boss babe. And I was like, you need to do something for yourself. So we've dabbled in other things as far as business. Like I also used to do private label for dropship and Amazon and stuff like that. And we were dabbling on a product together. And you know, with so much that's happening with the economy and with the administration, I was like, maybe this is not the right time to get into that. So I actually sold my brands and my businesses with drop shipping, and I was like, what else can I do, right? So my 9-to-5 is I'm a finance director.
Think about how many people love brunch. Think about caviar and eggs. Like caviar and eggs, I actually had that when I was in Paris. So
good.
It was amazing with some salmon too. And I'm like, whoa, caviar is actually it has that much flavor, and it's so versatile.
Right.
Like that's the cool part about it. I love what you guys are doing, and especially if you can do it here at home based in Dallas.
Used to do private label for dropship and Amazon and stuff like that. Cannot work from 9-to-5. Like I
understand.
I hate having to deal with, you know, the structure of a 9-to-5, the top tier caviar.
Yeah.
And we really fight for the best pricing.
So today we have one of my favorite coolers. It's my air sealed one. If you have won it in the giveaway, congratulations. We have our special delivery of caviars.
We have our white sturgeon. This is more so of beginner friendly. It's salty. It's fun to have with anything that you want, really. And then the second tier one that we have is our Kahlua Grand Cru. And then we have our Imperial Cetra. This is top of the line that we have.
Like our top tier caviar, and you see where these grooves right here, our tins are vacuum sealed. So air with caviar is bad, equals bad. So you want to have as less air exposure, and that's what's going to have the caviar be really fresh. It helps warm up, and it releases more of the flavor of the caviar. Oh, and fun fact, good caviar doesn't slide down. So if it slides, it's not good.
Welcome back. Well, we have guests this time. It's been a while, but I know y'all excited. This is a fun episode. We did something really fun for you guys, and we put something really nice together for you. So as you see, I have a really cool hat on. And these two ladies, I specifically know this one from a while back and just met this one. But I'm so amazed with the product they have created. This is Caviar Co. And this is exciting because I've not been ever been a caviar connoisseur, whatever you want to say it. Caviar. I've never been one, but I'm so excited to try these things with what we've matched today. So let's get started. Well, Christina, T, how y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Lay back and relax. Y'all good. Y'all like, chill. Nah, chill.
Just lay back.
This is literally a laid back conversation. Literally.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Malik.
Of course.
I'm so excited.
I'm super proud of, like, you know, we obviously went to middle school, high school together. I'm super proud of you putting yourself out there. Like, I think one of the biggest things when you talk about like life, you want people to take those risks that may cost you, may not cost you, but take those risks because you never know where you end up. And look at us now. Like, I haven't seen you in I don't know how long, and now we're literally doing episodes together, talking about your brand. I'm building my brand with this. Like, this is beautiful. I really love how y'all started this. T, I know you were a DJ for how long? 15 years?
15 years.
15 years DJing. So do you still do that?
Here and there, just more corporate.
More corporate?
Yeah.
And that's cool. And I don't know how y'all met. So I would love to hear this story, how this started out, what ideas and stuff came from it, how it just began.
We just randomly met at a club from mutual friends, and we just became close after that. And me and Christina, were quickly got really close together. Just we have a lot in common. Like it's funny because we're so opposite as people, but like our friendship, like she would definitely be someone that I could call in the middle of the night, and I know that she would pick up my call, and I know that she would drive wherever that I was just to help me.
Yeah.
But so like our friendship, like she's like my like ride or die.
Yeah, no, that speaks volumes. What about you, Lamb? Sorry, I'm gonna call her Lamb. That's why I call her in high school. We're gonna stick to that too. What about you?
What was the question?
No, just how y'all met. Like you're good. How you met? The whole vibe?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, the way we met was actually like really funny. I had like a girls' night out with my friends, and I won't spare you the details, but ever since then we've connected. We've been best friends. There's so many similarities, but yet like so many differences that we have, and so you can think of it as like a yin and yang type of relationship. When we're together, it just works.
I love that.
And so yeah, we both have the same like entrepreneur type of mindset. And so when you meet someone that connects with you on a different level like that, it's so hard to find that within just anybody.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you literally the yin and yang is like a spiritual thing for me, because those things have to balance out. If they don't balance out, one person could be doing something really good and somebody could be doing something really bad, or the strength and weaknesses just have to balance out whenever you're building a brand with each other. And I love the brand you're building. I love what y'all are starting. Y'all are not even just doing, y'all are taking it above and beyond, like this cool hat. Like, that is so simple to make something really big. And on the back, we'll show you the back later. It's a pretty cool little thing on the back of it. But no, just the start out of the caviar, how did that come a conversation? What came about it? Like, were y'all just at dinner? Like, is this, because y'all are obviously cool now at this point. It's like, all right, now we the homies. What we gonna do together?
Right.
Because meeting somebody brand new, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of scary to start a business and be like, we're gonna do this together and lock in. So
me, like, you know, like Christina said, you know, we've always had like entrepreneur spirit, and I've always been an entrepreneur. And Christina works a 9 to 5, and you know, she has it in her. Like, she's such a boss babe. And I was like, you need to do something for yourself. So we've dabbled in other things as far as business. Like, I also used to do private label for dropship and Amazon and stuff like that. And we were dabbling on a product together. And you know, with so much that's happening with the economy and with the administration, I was like, maybe this is not the right time to get into that. So I actually sold my brands and my businesses with drop shipping. And I was like, what else can I do? Right. So my 9 to 5 is I'm a finance director, but I cannot work from 9 to 5. Like, I hate having to deal with, you know, the structure of a 9 to 5, like corporate company and like corporate job. So that entrepreneur part is just like, what can I do to that I can have as my own? And she's always felt the same way. So I used to own a restaurant back in 2016, and we were known for the first lobster pho in DFW. Restaurant business is really difficult.
Really hard.
So we lasted maybe like 6 months. And my partner in that, she's from Boston. We've always, you know, stayed connected even after the restaurant was sold. And we've always tried to find a good fit to do another business together, but just never found that good fit until one day she called me and was like, have you had caviar? Like, do you want to start a caviar business? And I was like, I don't know anything about caviar, you know? So I called Christina up and I was like, do you want to start a caviar business? And she's like, I don't really know much about caviar. You know, like me and her both didn't know much, but we saw that there was a need. Right. Sure. So kind of like how you were like, I don't know anything about caviar. We didn't either. But that's like the regular reaction when you talk to people. They're like, I don't know much about caviar. I just know that it's fancy and it's expensive. But come to find out, it actually is pretty accessible. So that's kind of like why we got into the business. We want to educate. We want people to be able to have accessibility to this product. It's just not for that 1%.
Exactly.
You can have it on a random Tuesday with some nuggets. You can have it on fast food, you know, turn on the football game, crack open a tin.
Right.
You know, sometimes you deserve more than just a can of beer or a glass of wine. You deserve some caviar.
I feel that. And I love, like, you know, I've tried their caviar, obviously, and we're going to do some cool stuff with it today. The caviar is, like you said, it's a delicacy, but also, like, there is other ways you can just snack on it when you fall in love with it. It's It's like the cheese to the nachos, literally, and you can kind of put it with everything, and that's the special part about it. And it's healthy.
It's healthy. Yeah, it's good for you.
So I'm like, man, I'm kind of sold on some caviar now. I'm start dibbling, dabbling, put it in dishes, and definitely one of the things I wanted to do, and I'll do it one day, is get it in a charcuterie board because I know that is so fun.
Yeah, we're self-inviting ourselves.
Don't worry, we'll make a really big board and we'll have a good time. But no, that's awesome, man. And so where is like the staple point for the company? Like, where is it now? What do you want to do with it? How do you want to grow it? Like, what is y'all's vision for the company for the next future, an upcoming future, excuse me?
There's so much that we want to do with it. Like right now we're doing e-commerce with it and we're going into wholesale, getting into restaurants, and eventually we want to do like a storefront, very similar to our competitors. And so we want it to be more so of then when you think of Caviar and Co., like you will think of like, oh, this is an experience like I want to go do. Yeah. This is on my bucket list. This is like, well, I have to visit the store.
Yeah, for sure.
And the vision is so large, and like I love the way T explains it, and I just have to like it's so beautiful.
For sure. But, no, yeah, I love that. And I was just thinking right now when you were talking about just the storefront, I'm like, think about how many people love brunch. Think about caviar and eggs. Like caviar and eggs hit. I actually had that when I was in Paris. So good. It was amazing with some salmon too. And I'm like, whoa, caviar is actually it has that much flavor and it's so versatile. Right. Like that's the cool part about it. And so I love what you guys are doing. And especially if you can do it here at home based in Dallas. That would be amazing. You would have a whole new crowd, a whole different group of people coming out consistently supporting you, one, but also the branding. Like the branding is beautiful. You can have shirts, you can have hats, like you can do those type of things and make people feel a part of the company. Right. And I think that's where like, you know, we can always pump out product, but that stuff keeps people interested. And that's what I love about it. And then you put it in storefronts, you put it in places like Uchi, these different restaurants, and then you do your own little thing, maybe at your little storefront. You have like, all right, we'll do a little small eggs and caviar dish and maybe have 4 seats or something like that starting out. Like you just envision so much whenever you're creating your brand. And I love that about this brand because it has the highest ceilings and y'all are going to go a long way with this.
Yeah, so. we like, when, you know, I was talking to Christina, I was like, long-term, it's just, the sky's the limit. You know, like people are like, well, where do you want to stop? Like, do you want to just stop just in the state of Texas? Do you want to stop nationally? Do you want to stop regionally? I'm like, I want worldwide, baby. Internationally, you know?
For sure. And that just takes, you know, obviously people seeing stuff like this and putting your name out there and just making sure that you're doing the best to brand yourself and the company because that's all that matters at the end of the day. So you guys are killing it. You're doing great. I'm excited. Is there anything else we need to know about this special caviar?
We have learned in a very short time that not all caviar is the same. So we take it upon ourselves to make sure that we give our consumers the top tier caviar. Okay. And we really fight for the best pricing because, you know, looking at the industry, they like to price gouge a lot. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is why people think it's just, you know, you need a white tablecloth. For sure. 1%. You need to have black Amex, you know, like, no, like you can literally, it's so much more affordable and it's so much more accessible than people are marketing.
Y'all are, I mean, it's making me excited because I had no idea any of this stuff. So
we gotta try it with the food now.
Okay. All right.
The people gotta know.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to the educational piece. I made some things that if you watched the episodes before, you already know how I made them. So make sure you watch the episodes before this. All right, let's go to the kitchen. So today we have one of my favorite coolers. It's my air sealed one. If you have won it in the giveaway, congratulations. All right, cool. So I made stuff that y'all should know how to make by now. But we got some fries, we got some sliders right here, and we got some chicken nuggets. Y'all know how I like them. So I'm going to watch how to do this in this process because now I want to be a master caviar artist. So let's do it.
Okay, so we have our white sturgeon. So I don't have a caviar tin key with me, but what I personally like to do is I just like to use a butter knife. And you see where there's grooves right here? Our tins are vacuum sealed. So air with caviar is bad, equals bad. So you want to have as less air exposure and that's what's gonna have the caviar be really fresh. So what I do is I just kind of jam it in there under the lid and just twist and pop open.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So this is our black caviar. This is a white sturgeon. This would go really well with.
It's like a nice hint of salt, but it's not super salty. It gives a nice buttery texture to complement the meat, and this is what we like to have with it. The bread, it's just a little oomph of freshness to the actual slider.
Yeah. It won't take away the flavor of the slider either.
Right.
It's just an addition.
It enhances it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The mustard is so good with
Yeah.
the patty, like, and the bread. Oh my God. There's a bunch of those.
Yeah.
So our next one, let's do the Kaluga. So the Kaluga is like a really nice and creamy buttery. So I think this would go really well with the chicken nuggets. So again, jam it under, twist. See how it's a different
Oh,
color
wow.
as well. This is our nice golden amber color. Not all of it is gonna look like this, but it just depends on the fish. So here you go.
DK, you gotta get my obsessive chopstick, and I'm excited. This is so amazing.
This is like our crowd favorite. Everyone loves a Kaluga. It's so approachable, so easy to eat, and Malik can do better at this, but it is okay because he's using
get that-
chopsticks
get
today.
that. Yeah,
but-
there you
Hey, y'all never seen a black man use chopsticks? I just did it. Oh my God.
Different
This is refreshing.
different
like-
taste from this though, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's like a good enhancement. Okay, and then our last one
Oh, that's
is
fire.
Osetra's probably widely known in the caviar industry. So when people think caviar, it's usually with the Osetra. So this is like our top tier caviar. This usually goes well with everything, to be honest.
What's up? We gotta try it with everything, guys. We gotta try it with everything. Oh, I almost forgot my fry.
Don't forget the fry.
I'm about to have a caviar party after this. Y'all don't even know it. That's all
This is for you, Malik.
I'm about to. Wow.
Yeah. Do you taste like that cheesy buttery thing?
And it tastes like the
talking about?
ocean too.
Yeah.
But it's not like fishy.
No.
It's like a
Yeah.
fresh ocean.
It's like fresh ocean. like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get a little bit of like that salt water with it. It's so good.
Oh, and fun fact, good caviar doesn't slide down.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if it slides, it's not good.
yeah.
Good to me.
And also, fun fact, the reason why you don't use metal spoons or your utensils is because that metal taste will transfer into the caviar. So that's why he's using chopsticks.
Yep.
Guys, this is different.
Isn't
This
it
is
so
different.
fun though?
It is fun.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an experience,
Yeah.
you know, when you're trying different caviars or different things like that, and especially with your healthy cooking.
Mm-hmm.
With caviar, it's even more healthy, and then also, like, caviar is really low in fat. It's like 10 grams of protein in this. Isn't that insane?
That's insane.
Yeah, and it has so many vitamins. It's really good for your skin and health, so lots of benefits to caviar as well.
So
Besides
which one was your favorite?
enhancement.
I gotta try them all and everything. Hold on.
Wait, do the bump.
whole
Yeah, do the
combo,
bump.
Honestly.
Do a bump.
Do a bump?
Yeah.
You have to.
Oh, they didn't see the front of the hat. Show them the front of the hat.
He has to take bumps with every caviar tray.
Wait, how do I do it again?
So
Help.
you put it right here. So the reason why they say take a bump, you put it on your hand, is because it helps warm up and it releases more of the flavor of the caviar.
These are all by themselves, and I've actually tried this one, correct? By
Yes.
itself. Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is really good. It is so good. It tastes like the
Like,
ocean.
describe it. So-
It tastes like butter in the ocean, like butter and water literally mixed in together.
Okay, now this one. So now you're becoming a caviar connoisseur.
I am.
Because now you can distinctly see what's the different flavors and profiles
No,
of it.
seriously.
Yeah.
You're gonna never go back.
I know. Well, I'm gonna be buying from y'all. Why did I go back?
Different, but still good.
No, that's really good.
It's just
And I'm
amazing.
trying to get the flavors of it, but they
profile.
kind of like. I'm not gonna lie, these kind of the same. And what's the difference in the prices with this, and that? Because these are not that far off.
So this one, it depends. The reason why caviar is the price the way it is because it takes at least 5+ years for the sturgeon to mature, for them to harvest the caviar, and also the process of extracting it out and curing it as well. So caviar is cured, meaning like it's salted, but it has to be salted a certain way where it's not overly salted. So it is still seafood, but it's not like raw eggs, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like bouncing up and down.
I know. It's
I'm glad you like
amazing.
it, yeah.
That
It's
one's
so good.
that one's saltier than
Yes.
these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see what you mean, but still very delicious.
It's like an umami salty.
like
though.
very
Yeah.
delicious salty.
Yeah.
Like that is special. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. The education is amazing. And just pairing it with stuff like small stuff like this, you can obviously do anything like you guys are talking about with chips or anything like that. But this is a fun like idea just to have for people that don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
like, and you're introducing this to people, and it's a new style of food, like, and it complements. So like when I'm making like little sliders or chicken nuggets or even steak, like I was thinking of, like I'm just thinking of stuff on my head, but just like the topping of a steak after everything is cooked, it cools down, and just having that caviar as a compliment to it.
Yep. People do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good with eggs. It's good with everything. Like if you're big into alcoholic beverages, like a lot of people drink champagne with
Yeah.
it. Vodka. Even it's good with tequila. There's one type of caviar for everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
now you gotta try some of my cooking.
Okay.
With the bomb.
Yes.
And we're gonna have our little song play and have a good time while we. You gotta pick one, pick whatever's gonna be your favorite, and let's do it.
Sorry.
Good.
These chicken nuggets.
This is fire. Bump girls. Hey!